Welcome to Myers Metal Detectors, located in sunny Tampa, Florida, where we sell nothing but fun and adventures, treasure hunting gear, and anything you can imagine for metal detecting. Give us a call, 813-237-1939. Happy hunting and dig deeper.
Live from sunny Florida, it's Treasure Talk.
Welcome, folks.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Treasure Talk. And it looks like, Jeff, your picture's a little better, and so is mine, as long as people can hear me.
Yeah. Then you're not quite so close to the screen.
I'm not like this far from the screen trying to read stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully the stream is better with this new superb internet that I now have.
It looks good. It looks really good.
So everybody out there, all that y'all are watching, let me know how it looks, if it's better.
I'm sure it is, Jeff, because it looks better on my computer.
Couldn't be any worse than before, could it?
I wouldn't say that. But it looks great, Jeff. And we've got an exciting show tonight. And I'm just trying to pull up the video on YouTube, but I don't even think I can find that. I'm afraid I'll push the wrong button again.
Well, you have been known to do that when you get, and Phil don't even drink, folks.
Yes, honey.
Oh, geez, he's calling me honey. He's drinking Bud Light. That's the only thing I can.
No, I'm talking to the boss, Jeff.
And I see Big Poppy, the Sazich King.
Yes, and Metal Detect in Brooklyn said, you look good, but I look older. So thank you, buddy. I appreciate that for sure. You look good, but I look old. I got to block that out. Yeah, there we go. Now I can see YouTube too. I can't believe how much a bigger screen you can see stuff. Finally.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. The ravages of old age, my friend.
It is. And real quick before we get started, I wanted to show people this guy right here. And if you've been around treasure hunting for a long time, this came from Captain Fizz. And it's an old PI, and it didn't have a speaker. You just put this on your dive a wetsuit, and it clicks, and you feel it on your body when a target comes on.
Well, when you use your Nemo, you can try it.
Yes, I put batteries on it, and it actually works. So I was amazed at that. It does look like an old Garrett detector, and folks who have been around a long time remember the clear plastic acrylic case from a Garrett detector. It looks very similar to that.
You see, we have a comment.
Oh, you both look 10 years younger and 15 pounds lighter. That's not what the guy from New York said, but that's okay.
Well, Tom Dickens, he's he wants to win, man.
Oh, yes. We've got an excellent guest on tonight. I call him Mr. Positive. And hopefully we'll let him do his startup on the show like he does on his videos, because I just love Dwight. He's excellent. Yeah. So I guess I better get started and quit running my mouth because time's a wasting.
That's right. You're not going to lose any more than that 15, son.
Yes. So today's show, of course, is brought to you by your friends at Myers Metal Detectors, where we sell fun and adventure. And of course, the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed here by the Treasure Talk guest and member belong solely to the guest and member and not necessarily to Phil Myers, Jocelyn Myers, Myers Metal Detectors, or Jeff Moran.
That is true.
And of course, the most important thing is the purpose of Treasure Talk is to promote the hobby of treasure hunting and metal detecting and educate our members in a fun, informative manner. And Dwight's going to help us do that tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And by the way, we have to say this. We've got a little treat for you tonight. We've hired a professional actor to do a little spot tonight. So
yes, we did.
Commercial. The big Zazich. So sometime during the show, you'll get to see it.
Yes, for sure.
And he does accept fan mail, I must say.
Yes, he does. He enjoys seeing folks come in the shop on Saturdays. He's in here most Saturdays, unless he's going to Disney with his daughter. He loves to do that and has a good time at it. I always tease him about going to Disney, but he loves it.
Well, they're trying to recruit him.
Yes. Yeah, he'd be a good sponsor for them for sure.
That's right. So we better get after it, my friend.
Yes.
So everybody here knows this young man, loves this young man. A finer representative for Nokta detecting technologies is not alive on this planet. I will tell you that. So without any further ado, let's bring in the founding member of the New Age Goonies and direct representative of Nokta detecting technologies, Mr. Dwight. Let's bring him in. He can do his thing.
Yes, let's let him start up. Start up the show there, Dwight.
All righty, all righty. What's going on, everybody? Dwight with the New Age Goonies. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's that time again. It's that rise and grind. It's metal detecting time. Woo!
Woo!
Oh, I love this.
Oh, and one other thing I've got to say right now, a good friend of ours, and you've met him, Dwight, and I know Phil knows him, John David. It was his birthday Saturday. So let's everybody wish John David a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, John David.
John, happy birthday. Great guy, though. Me and him hung out for on the Saturday. We hung out pretty much the whole day. Great guy, great guy.
He is
Yeah,
indeed.
he's also a legend user, so
Yes, sir.
for sure.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is indeed. And a barbecue connoisseur. As well as ice cream, I might say.
That sounds really good.
All right, well, folks, let's remind the folks that Jocelyn's in the other room and she'll be getting questions for Dwight. And of course, Jeff is going to flag some and put them on the screen here if we can catch them. And I can actually see the screen now because I got a bigger computer here, not my laptop. So I can maybe read the questions without putting my eyeballs on the computer screen. So hopefully we got you covered. But I got a load of questions to start with, Dwight. And
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Sure. So tell me about the LG24. It's got to be the fastest selling coil I've ever seen come through the shop. What do you use that coil for?
Man, I use that for everything. That's actually one of my favorite coils at the moment. I really enjoy it because it's like for those areas where you would usually use a small 6-inch puck coil. Now you got the depth, and now you got the oblong. You just get a lot more searching ground with the LG24, and it's a phenomenal coil. Like the one that I use, even in big fields, I just feel confident enough to use it in small fields, big fields, trashy areas, parks. It's an all-around coil, pretty much.
Yeah. Now you were using the 6-inch, and then when this one came out, and by the way, I have one of these left. It's not old. When I first got an order, and I think I got I think it was 20 or it might have been 30, but they were going in 3 days. And I was going, oh my goodness, I can't believe that. But people love that size of coil. And for, if you're used to using that 6-inch, all it does, you cover a little more ground. I think it goes a little bit deeper too.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
it just separates so much nicer than because I hunt in trashy areas and always loved a small coil. So that one will fit the bill. Now,
yeah, and that one actually is just like some people like the depth when they get their stock coil. So when you get some coils, sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm losing depth because it is a smaller coil. With this one, you're actually I don't want to say gaining depth because some people would try to go ahead and test me out on it, but for sure for me, I feel that I'm gaining more depth with it for sure. It's one of my babies. I have it on both my machines.
Okay. Now, I noticed Nokta has changed we haven't got them yet, the new one. The new Legend is going to come in with the LG30.
Yes, sir. Stock coil is going to be the LG30, and then you're going to get the carbon fiber upper shaft, which this one is the new style of the Legend right here. So you'll have a new cufflink, and I am so sorry that I have my Oakley bandana, but it's for good luck, so I always tie it on there immediately. But this will be the new style of the arm shaft, and then you'll also get the upper carbon fiber shaft as well included. And the stock coil is going to be the LG30.
Yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on the LG30 compared to the, I guess, the stock coil, the 11-inch coil?
I am, it's amazing that they're even going to do that. Let me just tell you why. Because the LG 30 is actually lighter than the stock coil, the original stock coil, but now you're getting that same kind of feel where it's oblong, you're
Right.
getting the depth, and now with the swinging, the ergonomics of it, of course, it feels very well balanced, and you get a lot more. You're getting to search a lot more ground with it, especially those hunters that like to do in the fields or in farm fields where they have a lot of ground to cover, but they only have a limited of time. So this will be one of those coils, phenomenal to breaking through trash as well. So, if you have some iron and aluminum and different things like that, you're still getting the response of your coins, your silver, your copper, your brass. It's one of those coils that I think Nokta realized that we were getting more feedback on the LG30 as people wanting that one as the stock coil. And you know how Nokta does. If they hear it by the masses, they do it.
Oh, yeah.
They do.
Yeah. And you have other companies copy your products, and like I always tell Jeff, the consumer wins when the companies listen. They win, so they each compete. Now, what coil are you going to be swinging on the beach?
I'm going to use the LG30. I actually have two legends. So my the legend that I was the one that I originally got is with the LG 24, and then my other legend that I'm going to be using for the farm fields and those different areas, the beaches, I'm going to be using the LG 30 because I want to cover more ground. It's very light, so it's going to cut through if I'm a shallow swinger. If I'm going to get in the water, I don't have to worry about it being heavy. It has those holes in the right areas that I don't think that you're going to have that issue of having such a big coil and not being able to swing it. We got a lot of people telling me some great things, and we're getting them all involved with, showing more videos at the beaches with it because they're doing really good. They're doing really, really good.
Yeah, I know it would do well there. I was just wondering if the 11-inch coil would do better out in the Gulf in the deeper water, or which one will swing easier. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what the customers say about it.
Yes,
Which
sir.
is
Yes, sir.
whether it's the 12 or the 11-inch or the LG30. So let me see. It looks like Jamie Boots has asked a question on there. Is there any
Yes,
update
sir.
on the LG30 and the free parts with availability to the Legend users? Have you
I
heard?
was at I was just with Delex. So to answer that question, that's a great question because we have a lot of people who are interested in getting these new pieces. They're phenomenal pieces, and I understand that everybody wants it now because you are getting a carbon fiber upper shaft. You are changing the full feeling of your arm shaft. So there's things that you definitely want, guys. But for the time release date of it, they already are in production. So say, per se, Dila gets back on tomorrow. We just don't know. They might be shipping out that same day. So they're right there readily. They're available, but they're, I guess we're just waiting for more so that it's not just to specific dealers and everything like that. So that's just my thought process on it because I have it on my Ultra, I have it on my Legend. So they're ready out, but right now they're just leaving the warehouses. So
Right.
no official date. Just to keep it clear, there's no official date for the release, but they are they are available. They're starting to become available because now we have the Ultra, the Bluetooth, and the Lite for the Simplex series that use those same exact components. So
Right.
now that they use those same components, they're available. So now everybody who is waiting, it was definitely worth the wait.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think we had another question too from Sam Truckley wanted to know the weight difference between the coils, the LG30 and the stock coil.
Oh man, I don't know the exact by weight difference. I'm by like pounds or what it is exactly. But I'll tell you this: it is again, this is me expressing myself. New Age Goonies, not Nokta at this time. Uh, Man, I feel like it's 50% lighter than the stock. You know what? I'm gonna say that it's 50% lighter than the stock. It is actually so light that when I was swinging it, usually, and this is my thing, I like small coils. I'm a small coil guy.
Me too.
And when I got the LG 30, I was like, what the heck? This is huge. But when I picked it up, I'm like, this can't be. I put it on my detector. I detected 8 hours straight with that big LG 30. I was at the honey hole. Yeah, so
Some of that.
that answers it right there, like
Some
eight
of
hours
that
straight.
video. I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
which found, but it was cool. Hey, just so everyone knows, don't delay buying a Legend because you're going to be able to buy those parts. And if you buy the standard Legend, which we still have a few of those left, you can buy the LG 30 for 152, and they're throwing in the arm cuff and the upper shaft. So don't worry about delaying. If you want a Legend, get it today, use it, and then
yes,
whether it takes a week or a month or two to get those parts, when you get them, your detector will be even lighter and
yeah.
better when you get them. So don't.
That's what I'm telling everybody too as well, Phil. For all the people who are thinking about getting the Legend and are, when you're now like, no, I want the new parts, I need the new pieces. Don't wait, because the price that you're gonna, like what just Phil just said, the price that you're gonna be able to get, you're gonna want all those components. I know it sounds like, oh, I'm not gonna utilize them, but it literally just slides right off. You might just say, hey, you know what? I like this one for this type of hunting and this style because it is a lot lighter. So you're going to have a difference of what's missing, like it's not a full arm cuff. So it's kind of like extra parts. To me, I'm kind of one of those guys. I like to dress up my machines.
Yeah.
So I figure if when I got the piece, I'm like, okay, it's a better move for me to buy the Legend now, get it the regular way, and then when I get the LG 30, I'm also getting all these extra coils plus that piece for free. It just makes sense that way. It's like a lot for another bang for its buck.
Right, and you can look on their website. I printed the sheet off, but on their website, the Naka site, they have that arm cuff. And if you had already bought because I've sold some of the LG 30s already. I don't have any in stock now, but I had sold some. If you've already bought that, you can buy that upper and that arm cuff for $39.95. That's unbelievable. So
That's coffee money.
yeah, so don't
Yeah, yeah.
don't put off getting a Legend if you want that detector because it is an awesome detector, and I've got nothing but good reports on our beaches over here. How about on your side over there, Daytona way, Dwight?
Excellent. We're having some great results, and the thing is before we didn't have a lot of legend swingers at the beach. You have a lot of branded people that just know, hey, this machine works. I'm not changing anything because why would you? In
Uh-oh,
Uh-oh. Dwight pressed a button.
he's getting like me, but we can. Yeah, I'm sure he'll come back on
Oh,
here.
yeah, he'll be back.
There he
is.
is.
What button did you press, son? Now you're muted. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear us yet, Dwight? You got to unmute. Did you get it, Dwight?
I'm so sorry. Can you guys hear me?
We got you now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a phone call from the school, so I'm part of the school. So they just called me 3 times in a row. I'm not going to accept the call, so they're probably going to call my wife now. But I work for the school, so they're probably calling me something.
Right.
But all right, let's go. Tell me that again, Phil. Where were we at, sir?
I forgot where we're at too, or we lost you.
No, we were good. It was something really important and good. Was it about
the beaches over there on the East Coast?
Okay, so we didn't have too many swingers. Thank you very much, sir. So what it was we weren't a household name for the beaches as of yet because we needed. There's a multi-frequency machines out there that work wonderful on beaches. Now that people are understanding what the Legend can do, and all the features with it, everything that it's capable of doing, it's I turn my head and it's like everybody has legends. Like even at the event, it was like everybody with legends.
Yeah.
Well, everything that I have heard from beach hunters is the legend is a dream on the beach. Even when you're in hunting in the surf, you don't get the falsing on the legend.
And that's what I love about the machine. It's very responsive to your target. When you're on a target, there's no second guessing it, I guess to say. That's what I love about the machine. I'm very confident with my legend. I can take it to different areas and feel very confident to say, listen, if there's something there, it's going to be found. And not only that, but it's an all-around machine. I've learned a lot about prospecting this year. I've done a lot of research on those type of things with the metal detector, and I didn't realize how amazing. I mean, I've always knew about gold machines and worked with the gold cruiser, the multi-gold cruiser, but never in a multi-frequency machine that had all of those different things to play with, like park mode, field mode, beach mode, and then prospecting. The prospecting mode on the Legend, I have I have little nuggets that I was gifted by the gentleman who owns a mine just because I was blown away. The moment I stuck it in front of the Legend and it was hitting it, I was ready to go gold hunting. I felt confident. All right, now I got me a gold machine. So learning all these new things that the Legend can do, I'm pretty excited. That's why I like traveling. When people invite me to go to these places now, I'm like, I'm on my way.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Well, that's the thing, Dwight. Nokta is light years ahead of a lot of the competitors because of listening. They don't do exactly what they want to do. They'll do
You got any
what
questions
the
over there?
What, Phil?
I was asking Josh if you had a question over there.
Oh, I don't know. I was asking Dwight a question.
I'm sorry. I thought I am muted.
No, you had not.
Um, you know what you're talking about too about them being ahead and listening is one of the biggest things about the company.
Yes.
But I'll speak on Dila because she's really close. I feel that we're really close. We talk a lot, and when we travel a lot, you know, we're together. I'm out there representing their company. She feels confident in me doing so. And one thing that woman does, she's never not working.
No.
Uh, Even when we're having fun, even when but she makes it fun. Again, now she's never not working, but it's not that it's not fun. She makes it fun. We're always laughing. When people come up, you know, she'll look at me and give me a look if like, is this good or should I give it a couple more seconds or should I, you know, we have this special thing. And one thing that I can tell you about her is that she's a workaholic. She loves Nocta. She loves you, every single one of you metal detectorists out there. I need you to know. I'm looking you straight in the eye, right through this camera. This woman loves y'all. She speaks about the consumers, the buyers, the dealers. Like we hear these meetings, and she just, you know, she has different stories with everybody. The way that they work together, and that's why I love about this company is that whatever we talk about and whatever the people out there are asking for, it's being spoke about right now. Like they are talking to their engineers across the board, across the water, and are like, listen, this is what's happening. This is what they're talking about right now at the event. We're at the event. We're just going home on home. She's already sending the message over. And I have never, ever seen something like that. And that's one of my main reasons I feel for the future of metal detecting. We will be introducing styles, the newer styles of headphones. We will be introducing the newest technology of future things that people are looking for. That's coming and that's right around the corner. So
Yeah.
the way that I see it is like, man, whoever's on this ride, just get ready for a good one.
Like, a simple case in point, you look what's happened when Nokta introduced the Simplex. It was a huge success. Now they've redefined it. So let's talk a little bit about the Simplex Ultra.
Yeah, before
Yeah.
we do that, Dwight, I want to talk about the leak because Jeff and I both have had her, and of course you've been on the show too. But people don't realize in Turkey it's like 3 a.m. in the morning or something, some crazy ungodly hour, and she's up and ready to go. And
Yeah.
that just says something about her company and what they do. So they're devoted to the detecting business for sure. Um, and then I had a couple questions Jocelyn gave me, and Justin, you got that one from Dirty Paul's, but we've got Delco Detecting wants to know what your best find was ever.
My best find is my wife's wedding ring that I always love to talk about. That 1920s diamond ring, 4 carat, probably a little bit bigger than no, but 1920s fiance gold diamond ring, big diamond ring, and then my Civil War stuff. I love history and I love Spanish history as well. But being a part of that, I've kind of grown to say, okay, what's my next love? And it's Civil War history. When I found my Civil War breastplate, I never shook so much. I cried to myself. I thought it was, I found the thing that was on Curse of Oak Island, what they're looking for. I
Yes.
felt like I had found that. And so I got to say, it's my wife's wedding ring, but my Civil War stuff is probably the best finds that I have. Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that too. My one of my best finds was the U.S. belt plate that I found here in Tampa at Fort Worth,
Oh,
and I kind of felt the same way about crying because you never think you're going to find a Civil War artifact here in Tampa, and I didn't know the history of it at that time when I found it, but now I realize there's a lot of Seminole War, Ford history, and Civil War stuff around here. So I guess Jeff, you wanted to talk about the Simplex Plus, the new ones coming
The
out,
Simplex Ultra.
Ultra.
Because I have to tell you, I saw it at Dig Stock, and it is a killer looking detector. So I picked it up, and it was one of these because that sucker is light. I want
oh man, that's why I was showing you. Do you see the coil that's on here? This is 24. I don't know what they're going to call it because it still has no name yet. But look at this, the 24 coil with this right here. This machine is so light. I If I didn't have a show today, I would be at the Honey Hole, and I swear on that. I would be at the Honey Hole. That's how great this machine is.
Yeah, I think Naka changed the world with the waterproof detectors with that simplex detector being so affordable. And I don't know what the pricing of on the new one is going to be, but it's probably going to be very similar, very close.
Yes.
But it's just amazing what you get today for what we got 10 years ago. Wouldn't you agree with that? For a detector,
Yes, sir.
for land?
And that's another thing though. You got to understand that Nokta, speaking with the company as well, I always mention this to them. They are so about, again, when I say they love us over here, they are literally thinking about us, even for the money of saving. So when we go over things and then they're talking about the prices of detectors, what are they going to aim for? That's all they talk about is, well, we're in a crisis right now. Not in a crisis, but times are a little bit harder than normal. They realize that people are not trying to run out there and buy these very expensive machines when they know that there's great machines out there with a lot more capabilities. It's kind of one of those new things that is happening in the technology world anyway. You have these companies that have been around for so long, and then you have these new companies that are been around, but now they're making the run for the top. So they're making it so affordable that it's just a no-brainer. It's like I just want to be a part of this family. They have great tools, so it's just the pricing too. It's a no-brainer for these type of times, man.
Yeah, Dwight, that simplex, we still have some of the older simplexes left. I guess they're not older, the previous version, because the new one isn't out yet, is it?
No, sir, it's not up.
Okay, so Naka came out with a special, and I have to show the folks this one. For $339, the simplex with wireless headphones, you get the pulse type pinpointer. Look at that. And then if you wanted to snorkel, you can buy the bigger coil that fits on this thing. Oh, you don't see it, Josh? Look. Oh, you're on delay over there. I think she's watching on.
That
YouTube on Facebook is on delay.
And that's incredible that the pulse dive is included as the pointer, because regardless if you have the pointer tube or you have the coil, it's still submersible up to 200 feet. It's a diving unit. You can snorkel with it, dive with it, and have no worries.
No, or let your kids use it. You know, get the bigger coil,
Yeah.
let your kids use that. And I will tell you, I think it was about a month ago, a guy uses a simplex, and I know some people have complained about it in salt water. Well, it's really not set up to do salt water, but if you know the detector, you can do salt water with it. Because he brought this 18 karat chain in, and my jaw just dropped. That he found out in the salt water, out in the water with it. Now it wasn't real deep. He said it was only a few inches deep, but he found it with his simplex. So
Yeah.
he doesn't want to sell it, but if he sold it, he could buy himself a legend. Easy. He could buy like
Easily a couple of them.
4 or 5 legends for what that would go for. And this digger is really nice. Did you have another question, Josh? We've had I guess we have the most people tonight, Jeff, that we've ever had. Is that correct?
No, but we're getting there.
Oh, I got excited. We're still gonna celebrate. Ow!
We got a lot.
We got a lot. Anyway, you get this all this stuff, the hat, the pouches, the digger.
I love the way you said that, Phil. He said you get all this stuff. It's unreal. It doesn't sound real no more. It doesn't, and that's what I tell Dee, like when we sit down, when she tells me the prices of things, I'm like, do you know how long we've been waiting for you?
Because if they bought that detector, you know, it gets them out. That detector is $339.
Wow.
And for what you get with that detector is just unbelievable. Now I know that's this special here. They probably won't have that special anymore when they come out with a new one, but they probably will do something cool, I'm sure. But for land,
Did you all hear the great news though too, as well, that happened with Nokta? Just because before I forget, I want to make sure I let everyone know. We got Mark Temensky, previously from Calico. He's part of the Nokta team. He has joined the team, Mr. Mark Temensky, and we're all familiar with him. So I just wanted, and it's so funny because he just messaged right now.
oh, that's funny.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
we got a question here. Jeff, let me grab this question before we do the word, if that's okay.
All right.
All right, this is from Tim Walters, and he's asking Dwight, when on the beach, do you use the pitch or the I can't read the picture, tones or pitch on the beach?
I use tones, always tones. I'm a tone guy. Yes.
Cool. All righty, and it looks like.
And
Go ahead.
for the simplex thing, real quick, just so that everybody knows, the only reason that the simplex is a little bit different from the saltwater, because it actually, like you said, it does work in the saltwater. The ultra, I'm gonna let everyone figure that one out for themselves because it's phenomenal. I did a video at the beach and it was quiet and everybody was shocked, but I want everybody to do this themselves. But the simplex, it works on the beach. It's just a little noisy because of the mineralization. Yeah, the mineralization. So you still are gonna find your targets. You're just gonna hear a little bit more rumbling in the speakers because, of course, it's a single frequency machine. It's not, it has nothing to really fight. You can go in there inside of the settings and change a couple of things and get it a little bit quieter, but it's still gonna perform the simplex way, even in a little bit of noise.
Yes. Yeah, they can turn their sensitivity, I think, down a little and ground balance it to 0, and I think it'll do it. But it's a little more
Yes, sir.
work than the Legend. The Legend is nice and quiet and smooth. So
Right through, right through.
there you go, Jeff.
Okay. Here is our paid actor, is a big time Hollywood star.
Yes, he is. Going to do a little word.
Hey folks, welcome to Myers Metal Detectors. We're here in beautiful sunny Tampa, Florida. We've got a wonderful deal on the Simplex Plus. This one here is $339. We only have 4 in inventory left. So come and get your detector ASAP. It comes with the Advantage Pack, which comes with a beautiful pinpointer, digger, and comes with a Nokta Macro hat and your pouch and other accessories. We also have a special on the Legend. We have the Legend comes with $3.99 with no headphones, $4.99 with the wireless headphones, and $5.99 is the Pro Pack. Come in to Myers Metal Detectors, beautiful sunny Tampa, Florida. We love you guys.
See?
Hey, I like that.
Big Poppy.
That's Big Poppy, my buddy.
That's the Zazich King.
Yes.
The Zazi's King. I love that, Big Poppy. Thank you, Big Poppy. That was a great little intro right there, man.
Yeah. So yeah, we love the Nokta products over here. You know, it's like I said, that was the fastest selling coil, that LG 24. And it's funny, I think I have 4 in stock. I didn't want to put too many on eBay, but I put two of them on eBay today, and they're gone already.
Yeah. It's hot, man. It's hot. That coil, it's just hard to get right now. But they're making more. Of course, they're stocked up. They're coming. It's
Oh,
just it's hot. It's one of those things that there's a lot of buyers for the Legend right now. I've never seen this before. It's like everybody. I see people walking up and everybody has a Legend. I'm like, where did you all come from in Florida?
Yeah, well, Phil and I talked about this, Dwight. As a dealer, Phil is the dealer, and the cooperation and the amount of attention he gets from Nokta is way up here compared to some other manufacturers. You know, if you got a question about Nokta or you need some help with something, all he's got to do is call and it's done. I mean, you know, they take care of their dealers.
Yes, they're real good. The distributor's good. All the folks are good from Nokta. And we just got a comment from the Mr. Hollywood. He said he didn't get paid yet.
He's not.
We got to take care of him. That was good. That was good.
You know, pretty soon he's gonna say, "Call me a taxi," and I'll go, "You're a taxi."
Oh goodness, Joe is awesome. So we were talking about the Simplex a little bit. Now you have a Simplex, correct?
Yes, sir. I do have the original Simplex. Love that machine. I always use it as a spare for my friends or anybody who comes hunting with me. That's the machine that they usually would use. I brought it out to Maine when I found all those goodies. The Simplex is what I found. All the rings, all that, the video that found all the jewelry, like 40 rings. That was all with the Simplex. I just had to take it down because I had to. When I went live, I started speaking of where exactly I was at. I was so excited. I'm like, this is exactly where I'm at. 1 centimeter walk this way. Like, I was just so into it that I didn't realize that somebody contacted me. They're like, Dwight, do you know that you just literally said exactly where you were at? They were like, the video is great, but you just set out a map forever you at. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, I took down the video and I actually went back to that place with Gordon. And there was jewelry still there. It was like, what?
Yeah, and Joe said that his payment was he gets to work with Phil at Metal Detector.
That's what Jocelyn said.
Oh, that's what Jocelyn said, and Joe said, yeah. That's true, Jocelyn. Yes, it is, because I'm a nice guy to work with. We have fun here at the shop, and I just think technology is just crazy that we've been doing this, Jeff, for like 3 years now. Yeah. And I always wanted you to be on the show with us by yourself, because Nokta's got such a huge team. We never get to talk to you much, and you're here in Florida with us. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. I enjoy that. Thank you so much. And again, I remember that I wasn't feeling well the night that the Nokta show was going on. I'm very sorry for anybody who did attend and I wasn't there. But you know, it was just last minute, and I'm always at the school, so I'm around these kids. And they're always sneezing. You know, you got those ones in there that are always touching their nose. Oh, no. And then they want to give you high fives.
Got up the hand sanitizer everywhere.
I do. I have it with me. I have a machine in my house. I'm like, listen, man.
Hey, now this is so funny. The question is from a Facebook user. Will Dwight Cologne be speaking at WSAS coming up? Yes, he
Yes,
will.
I will.
He's going to be there this month. And it's so funny, Dwight. I messaged you a couple times, and then I told everybody that knew Dwight. I said, hey, text him. I told Jeff to ask him. I told everybody I knew. Ask Dwight to talk at WSAS because he's such a positive, detecting person. And
Thank
it
you.
doesn't matter the brand. He's going to promote metal detecting and Nokta. You can do both at the same time if you're not a Nokta detectorist. It's all the same thing what we're doing here. And I just thought you would be perfect at our club. So I'm so glad you
Thank you so
decided to
much.
do it. And I'm glad
I'm excited.
well, you'll do perfect there. And Jeff's been there, so he knows what goes on at the club.
No, you'll have a blast. They'll absolutely love you. And you're going to meet some people that you maybe not have met previously and just new friends. It's going to be great.
Yes. It's a good time for sure. And it'll be nice to promote Naka products and also New Age Goonies. So why don't we talk about that real quick for a little bit? Tell us what New Age Goonies is.
All righty. So, well, this is a group I established in 2007. It's been my baby ever since, and it's just something that's growing little by little. There's so many directions that I wanted to go with New Age Goonies in the beginning when I first got into this, and then realized that I just wanted to keep it as a group. I wanted people to just come and join, have fun here. And I'm an expressive person. So what New Age Goonies is a place that you can express yourself, you can show your finds, you can do live videos, and that's where I post a lot of my videos as well. I built a brand, and I feel that now that's why I like to just post, a little bit of content here and there, especially with my reels now. I'm learning the algorithm of how this networking works, and it's helping me out. New Age Goonies to me is just one of those things. It's just a great place for knowledge. I think it's just something that I bring to the table that I just want everybody, regardless of what you swing, what detector it is, what brand you like. We're family. You need help with something in this detecting world, we're there for you. If I ever meet you at an event, you already know I'm a talker. So it's more of a family thing to me, more than a hunting thing to me, because that's the type of person that I am. I just love people. So metal detecting was just a way, I guess, for me to be in what I love to do, and it just came hand in hand to pick up a detector, and now I'm in love with both.
Yeah, it's cool what you do, Dwight. I like how positive you are, and that's one of the main reasons we want you to come up to the club and get a little excitement going into some of us older members. You know,
Yeah,
Well, the
and
thing,
that's the thing too is I'm so sorry to cut you off, Jeff, but the thing is about metal detecting is just that it has no age, no gender, no nothing. It's like whoever you are, whatever you are, how old you are, you can come into metal detecting, and we're a loving family. There's just so many people from all over the world, and that's the thing about it too. It's like every state all over the world. You're gonna meet somebody, and if you guys have that, or girl, guy or girl, have that relationship where it's about metal detecting, you probably just met your best friend for life. It's just one of those weird things. You say the word metal detecting, you say, "Oh my God, you do that?" It's on. Now it's like, I'll call you tomorrow. So I just think that, this is a great way to stay healthy, stay outside, give people something to do. It's one of the best hobbies I've ever done, and it actually is something I love dearly. Metal detecting.
as I was saying, the energy when you go to one of these hunts. Now, I wasn't able to make it to Florida Hunt 9. The last hunt I attended was at Digstock. When you stand back a ways, and any of the people that were there at Digstock, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you stood back and you looked at the whole field where all the vendors were, there was almost a glow, an aura on the Nocta tent because of the positive energy radiated from all those people in there. It's amazing, and people want that energy. They want that positivity. So that carries right into New Age Goonies and everything. So, it's a wonderful thing to see.
Thank you, thank you.
If
2007, man, it's been a long time. I pinch myself. I promise you, when I tell you people that I it's an honor to meet you all, like an honor to meet you all. Every time I wake up in a different hotel and I'm about to get up in an event, I pinch myself because I'm like, I cannot believe I'm doing this. Like I really get to go out there, talk about metal detect and travel. Wow. Like it's one of the best feelings in the world. It really is.
it is. And I kind of get that here at the shop, working at the shop. To me, it's almost like fun, except for I get to see a lot of treasure that's found, and I'm always going, oh, why am I in this building here? I got to get to the beach. I got to get somewhere to find some treasure.
Well, just turn it over to Big Poppy.
Yes, and then I go and do it on Saturday. Yes, but I
Yeah.
like to detect during the week too.
Well, I've been telling you that for a long time. Turn it over to Big Poppy and come on, go with me on some of these trips.
Yes, it would be fun for sure.
You
Now,
know,
Dwight, I know you went to you were in Colorado, weren't you? You were
Yes, sir.
what
Yes, sir.
I thought I saw I think it's Ken King. I thought I saw
Mr. Ken King. Rush to the Rockies is the event in Collinsburg, Colorado.
yeah,
Yes,
no,
sir.
I had mentioned that because my son moved out there to Colorado to Denver. Did you fly into
Denver. Yes, beautiful. There's a little saying that I said, and it's cool that I get to say it here. I was like, well, when God made the world and he made everything, right, during the Big Bang, he was at Colorado first. He said, this is going to be what it looks like. And then we'll start from there. It's beautiful. It's just picturesque. Like you're looking out into the thing, you're metal detecting. You see snow-capped mountains, you see trees, you smell fresh air. It's the weirdest, most beautiful thing in the world. It's like if I could build my home in the middle of the woods, I would have right there. Just right there. I would have said, all right, let's start building right now. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
so did you do some hunting out there?
We did. And there's some history, man. There's history all around that place,
Yeah.
all around it. Like everything was from the 1800s mining, uh, just native stuff. There was history everywhere. Everywhere I went to, I felt like if I was just on historical areas, I would have found a great place to metal detect.
Awesome. Awesome. That's cool. So it looks like Jeff, we're giving something away, aren't we?
yes, we are. We are indeed. And Dwight's going to show you what he's got for the giveaway tonight. And it's going to be, we got one winner. So, Dwight, why don't you run through the stuff that we're giving away tonight?
All righty, so we're gonna have an exclusive Legend shirt now because they are switching these up. So you'll get one XL Legend shirt. You'll get the Nokta Macro bracelet. Well, this is because of they're changing everything out. So you're gonna get the old school one. So you have those. Then you'll get the iron-on patch. But what I'm gonna throw in is I'm gonna get you you just message me your size, and I will throw in the long sleeve dry fit New Age Goonies brown swag shirt. I only got a couple of those left.
That's right. So, people, what you had to do is you had to enter on YouTube. And from here on out, you'll be able to enter again on Facebook if you so desire, because I've done some things. So I can, go back to managing the Facebook page as well. So you have to be a member of Treasure Talk YouTube or Treasure Talk on Facebook. You have to enter a phrase that I give you in the comments. And that phrase was, I want to be a nag when I grow up. And you definitely do. So what you do, you have to be tuned in to win. Once I call your name, and only if I call your name, you'll have 3 minutes to text me at my phone number there. You must tell me your name and you are here. Then, after I acknowledge you as the winner, then you must do an email to treasuretalkshow@gmail.com We want your name, address, phone number, and shirt size, please. Then I will forward that to Dwight, and we will get you your goodies. So get your fingers ready, okay? Because at 7:53, we're going to go to the next name if you haven't texted me. So Stacy R., you are the winner. You got 3 minutes to text me with your name, and you are here.
Congratulations, Stacy R.
If she's here.
Hopefully she's here. Hopefully she's here.
Right.
Because I'm telling you, that shirt and those goodies, they're gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, it's all good stuff, great stuff. You know, and the Legend shirt, I've seen those. They are top quality shirts.
Yes, sir. Well, listen to this. I want to give you an announcement right now as well, then. Check this out. Since we're going to go on our third show together, this will be our third show, the next one, because I'm going to tell you why we're going to have a next one. Because I'm going to give away a detector on the next show.
Okay.
For sure. And I won't tell you which one it is, just in case if it is the new Ultras are out and everything's out. I would like to probably do one of those. But for sure, the next show that I will be on with you folks, Treasure Talk, I will be giving away a detector. Okay?
Sounds like a plan to me.
So let's make that happen.
Get it on the books.
Hey,
Yes, sir. Put it on the books.
It looks like I got a message on my phone number on my phone, but I don't recognize the number right off the bat from Ohio, and they're asking me when can I get the coil. The
That's
coil.
probably Sam Truckley.
Yes, it must have been.
And we got Stacy is our winner. Now, let me put this up here, the email. So, Stacy, that's what you do.
Is that Brother Scott you're talking about, Trokler?
No.
Sam Truckley from Ohio.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was asking about the coil. She just got the Nokta, and she was able to get one of the last Pro Packs I had. I had a couple in the back that I didn't realize. It had the digger in it, the pulse dive, the whole 9 yards. So she was able to get that. So,
and y'all need to get over to Facebook. If you're on Facebook, find New Age Goonies and join up there. Lots of great content.
Yes, please.
yes.
Now, Stacy, do the email, kiddo. Name, address, phone number,
And
size.
right by the lamp. Yeah, so for sure we're doing a detector. We're gonna do a detector on the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we're gonna have some more good news to let you know. For sure.
I'm looking now for August, so that's about what time we're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, by August we should have the new Legends, I'm sure, because I imagine they're going to air freight some of them over here to get it.
Yes, sir.
The
coils are going to be available. I'm telling you right now, once they're getting flowing, again, which is great news. I mean, nothing's wrong. There's no slowdown at the factory or nothing. Everything is 100% moving. Excellent. It's just now, you have a lot of people who are interested in this Legend. It's just like, so now those people are just buying. They're typing wherever that 24 is at right now. It's like, bam, out the door. So what I did was, this is perfect example why it's so hot right now. So I have a couple of Legends. I always have a couple of Legends now. I became a dealer, not a dealer that I have detectors, but usually when I go to certain events, I'm by myself, and then they want to buy items. So it just made sense for me to just do this for events. When I go out and travel, I'll be able to be a representative, but also have product for sale for them if they're at the shows, at these expos. And so I had one of my buddies, and I had an extra LG 24, right? So he comes to me, and this is at the Florida Hunt 9. Shout out to Bob Groney. I said, he's like, I want the Legend. He's like, I've only swung whites for 30 something, 30 years, I believe. He's strictly a whites man. This is all he's ever swung for all whites machines. And he said, but you got me convinced, Dwight. He's like, man, we're good friends. And I just know that if you're telling me it's good, all our friends are using it now. They're finding great things with it. Trash, Brandon Carmichael, Tim, all our guys, they're doing very well with it. But I told him, I said, listen, man, I have this because it was left with me from a previous show. I have more that are mine, but this one specifically, it was given to me. And I said, I already have one. I said, listen, you get the legend right now, I'll give you the LG 24. He's like, all right, where do I sign? Just give me it right now. I was like, he's like, you know how hard it is to find the LG 24? I said, sir, that is exactly why I told you. If you want to join the family, I only have one,
You got
and
to
you
grab
can be that one. You got to grab it right now. If you
Yeah.
say no, I'm going to yell it out.
Well, you'd have been mobbed.
So
Yeah.
Mobbed, man.
I wanted to remind the folks in the Tampa Bay area that if you want to see Dwight in person, he's going to be at the Tampa Metal Detecting Club this month. And I better look at the date. It's always the third Tuesday. And of course, he's going
That's
to be,
coming up.
yes, the third Tuesday. Where's my calendar at here? So that would be May the 16th, correct?
Yes, sir. Yep, May 16th. That's the Tuesday. That's right before I leave to Detecting the Heartland.
Where's that at?
Yep.
Which state's that in, Detecting Heartland?
Texas. I'm gonna be in Galena. No, I'm sorry, Galena, Illinois.
Helena, Illinois.
Yep.
That's up there.
Yep.
That's up there in American Pickers Land.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. So,
Helena, Illinois was the home of Ulysses S. Grant.
yeah,
Oof.
16th he'll be in Tampa, and if you want to come to the West State Archaeological Society meeting, it starts at 7 o'clock and it's at the Cornucopia building. And Dwight, of course, is going to be our guest speaker there. So we're looking forward to seeing you there for sure, Dwight.
And I'll also have, I mean, of course, it's not going to be out. Nobody will have it. But I'm going to bring the Simplex Ultra with both coils, the 24 and the stock, so everybody can take a look at that. I'll have the Legend, the full setup, so everybody can get a feel on, see what it's going to look like. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited to be traveling, especially with us Floridians. Let me just tell you, anybody and everybody who's listening to this show right now, remember, one thing is when you purchase a metal detector from Phil and you come around Orlando, Kissimmee, Osceola, any of those counties, okay? You let me know, hey, I purchased a Nokta, of course, because I know those machines very well. You tell me, hey, listen, I just got a machine. I'm going to be heading down this way. We'll go hunting at one of my parks. We'll go hunting somewhere. I would love to take you hunting. That's just, those are one of the benefits that you get about me being in Florida and also you purchasing one of our machines. If you do
Yes.
get one and you want to come down and learn a little bit more, I am free to take you out hunting. This is actually what I do for my daily, this is what I do for a living, is I just metal detect. So I go out, learn the machines, and then travel events. But if you do purchase a metal detector from Mr. Phil and you are coming down to any of those counties, you contact me. I'll take you to a place and we'll get you started on your machine on hand, teach you one on one or a group, whatever, just so you folks know as well. Okay.
I think we have Facebook users in the USA at the Miami airport going back home.
Hey,
I wonder who that is.
Yes, there. Yes, all of my family, Dilek and Barack, they're on their way home right now.
yeah. Well, hey,
But
Delete.
you said Barack's
Hey,
in the
so
bar.
Dwight, when they come over to hunt, I might have to take you up on that offer. Are you going to take me to your honey hole?
Let's go. Sharing is caring. And you know what is so crazy is that I love to see other people find treasure. I don't know what it is, but some other people might take that like, oh, I want to find it. No, it's a little bit different. You find something, I'm gonna turn on that camera so fast. And that's where I get my excitement and my joy from, is watching you find treasure, especially in one of my areas.
Right.
Especially one of my spots.
So it looks like we had another question. A person was asking me the meeting address, and that's 13336 North Central Avenue in Tampa, 33612. And Central, it's like the on ramp for southbound 275 at Fletcher. So if you can get to the southbound entrance ramp, on ramp, for 275 and just hang to the right. And it's like a block south of Fletcher. Real easy meeting location, and it's in a coin store. So if you got questions on coins, there's experts always there. So that's a really good meeting location. And Dwight, I think we ran through our hour, buddy.
Oh man, that was fast. I always get nervous before I jump on, and then when the hour goes, I'm like, no, I don't want to go yet.
It goes so quick. It's so easy to talk treasure, and it makes Jeff and my show just fun that we can just talk about the cool products people have today and the cool finds.
And that's why we call it
Treasure Talk.
Treasure Talk.
Hey, you know what? There's probably a lot of people on here right now. I wanted to, before that, let me just say this. Thank you, everybody who tuned on in. Appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you for supporting these gentlemen, Phil, Jeff. These are great ambassadors for the hobby, and not even a hobby, sport, whatever you take it as. They're just great ambassadors for this, bringing a show to you folks, making sure that it's done properly. Phil at his office right now, Mr. Jeff with the best internet, because, sir, you look crystal clear. I just want you to know.
Bad news there.
you look like you're using the best internet. But I appreciate that.
We've had awesome internet tonight, Jeff. Nobody's been kicked off except for when I hit a button, but that's just
that could happen. And even at the best of internet, if you hit the button, Phil,
Yeah. So
but you look amazing, Jeff. Like, I mean, when I tell you you're crystal clear, sir, you look like you're using the best gigs.
So, Dwight, I wanted to thank you, and thank you, Jocelyn, for helping me, and thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jocelyn.
Thank you. Absolutely. So
yes, indeedy.
I can't wait to see you, Dwight, at the meeting. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. We're going to talk some treasure and see some Nokta products in person. That's going to be awesome.
Yes, sir. And just know, folks, before we leave, we have some more help in the Florida Nomads team coming along. I will let you know that we have some gentlemen that will be joining the Nomad team that are from Florida that we are putting together just so that people have more help around all the regions, say like down south, up north, this beach, that beach, where you could get hands-on training by some of the people who have been using our machines. Okay, so just know we're working to get everything situated. Okay,
sounds like a Nomad show to me. You just let me know, we'll get it on the books.
Yes,
the Florida Nomads. Ow!
Right. That is it. All righty, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight, Dwight. Always a pleasure, my brother. Your energy just permeates.
It's contagious.
The internet.
It is.
Oh yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
We just can't wait till the next time you're with us. We want to thank you. And Dillick, if you're still watching, thank you. We can't wait to see you. We're going to have a lot more Nokta shows. You never know what's going to happen in sunny Tampa, Florida. There could be a big Nokta days coming. Who knows?
Do that for sure.
Yes, I like that sound of that. That sounds amazing.
So, everybody, keep tuning in. Thanks for watching tonight. Phil, thanks, buddy.
Thank you,
Jocelyn. Thank you. Dwight, love you, brother.
Love you guys. Thank you. Have a great evening and happy hunting. Booyah.
Happy hunting and dig deeper.
All righty.